Howdy guys, and welcome back. We've got another comparison video for you, this time between two of the best prop trading firms in the industry, and these firms are My Forex Funds and Finotive Funding. Now look, in this comparison we're going to compare them on different topics, some general company details, their funding programs, trading platforms and community feedback, so we can see how they stack up against each other. As always with our videos, howdy guys, and welcome back to the channel. This time we've got another comparison video for you between two of the best prop trading firms in the industry, these firms being My Forex Funds and Finotive Funding. We're going to compare them on some different topics, including general company details, their funding programs, trading platforms and their community feedback, to see how they do stack up against each other. As always with our videos, be sure to stick until the end. We've prepared discount codes for you for both prop trading firms. With all that out the way though, let's dive right into the comparison. So we're going to start with some general company details. My Forex Funds incorporated in July 2020, while Finotive Funding started operating in April 2021. So the incorporation difference is almost a year in favor of My Forex Funds, which is also the main reason behind the larger community that they have acquired so far. Regarding CEOs, My Forex Funds is being run by Murtuza Kazmi. Apologies, Murtuza, if I mispronounced any of your name, with his team, while Finotive Funding CEO is Oliver Newland. Both prop trading firms are being run by very successful individuals and teams who are doing an excellent job for their representative prop firms. And when looking at office locations, each prop trading firm is located on a different continent. My Forex Funds has offices in Toronto, Canada, while Finotive Funding is in Budapest, Hungary. And let's just have a look at the last little bit, which is the maximum allocation capital. My Forex Funds allows traders to work with capital up to $2 million and $20,000, while Finotive Funding caps the maximum allocation capital at $3.2 million. So you can get your hands on plenty of funding from these guys. Looking at the funding programs, there are different structures. So in the industry, you can find funding programs such as one-step evaluation, two-step evaluation, direct funding, and in some cases, assessment management. My Forex Funds offers traders a chance to choose between three funding programs. They have Rapid Program, which is a unique one-step evaluation program, which is an industry standard two-step evaluation, and the Accelerated Program, which is a direct funding program. Finotive Funding, on the other hand, well, they offer traders a two-step evaluation program and instant funding programs. So no one-step evaluation for Finotive Funding. Looking at trading objectives, there are so many different aspects that we could go through. However, we've just narrowed them down to what we feel are the most important rules and guidelines when choosing a prop trading firm. Just note that since both prop trading firms only share a two-step evaluation program, that's what we're going to be comparing. There's no use going over all the other details. In fact, you can find plenty of videos on our channel going into more depth for respective prop firms. So the two-step evaluation program differences. Starting with profit targets, both prop trading firms have relatively low profit targets compared to the industry's average. My Forex Funds has a profit target of 8% in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2, while Finotive Funding has a profit target of 7.5% in phase 1 and a profit target of 5% in phase 2. Both prop firms also have a maximum daily and maximum loss rule, so you're allowed to lose 5% on a daily basis with both prop firms, while My Forex Funds has a 12% maximum loss rule compared to Finotive Funding's 10% maximum loss rule. Not that you guys are going to be losing, but it's worth keeping in mind. The minimum trading days rule for both prop trading firms is 5 calendar days for each of the two phases. And another identical ruling is the maximum trading days requirements. Both prop firms have 30 calendar days for phase 1 and 60 calendar days for phase 2. And just to end the trading objectives comparison, we'll just go through the profit split each prop firm provides the profitable traders with. So My Forex Funds allow traders to start with a 75% profit split in month 1, 80% in month 2, and 85% in month 3 and onwards. And on the other hand, Finotive Funding offers a starting profit split of 75%, which has the potential to increase up to 95%. And that 95% profit split is achievable if you scale your Finotive Funding funded account. Comparing the two-step evaluation program prices, we can see just looking at the table that they have similar prices. Both prop trading firms share the following account sizes: the $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 and $200,000 account sizes. So let's go through the prices themselves for those 5 account sizes. So the 5K account of my Forex funds costs $49, while the standard Finotive funding 5K account costs $100. 10K account of my Forex funds costs $84, while the standard Finotive funding 10K account costs $100. The 50K account that my Forex funds offers costs $299, while the standard Finotive funding 50K account costs $300. The 100K account of my Forex funds costs $499, while the standard Finotive funding 100K account costs $500. And to end at the 200K, my Forex funds account costs $979, while the standard Finotive funding 200K account costs $950. Just note that Finotive funding also offers a swap-free account, which have slightly higher prices than their standard evaluation accounts. But you can see the pricing in the spreadsheet, and then you can also calculate these prices if you are interested in going with one of these firms with the discounts that can be applied to both prop trading firms that we'll give you. So make sure you stick around to the end to get your hands on those. But overall, these guys are pretty similar in their evaluation prices for their accounts. Looking at trading objectives. So my Forex funds and Finotive funding, they also offer 2 types of instant funding accounts. So my Forex funds allows you to choose between the conventional and emphatic, while Finotive funding offers standard and aggressive instant funding accounts. So let's start the comparison with the trading objectives of the instant funding accounts. The first trading objective we'll cover is the withdrawal profit target. My Forex funds has no profit target required to request a withdrawal. And on the other hand, Finotive funding requires you to gain 2.5% on standard and 5% on aggressive instant funding programs to be eligible for a withdrawal. When it comes to maximum daily loss, my Forex funds has no daily loss limits. Finotive funding, though, has a 5% maximum daily loss limit on standard accounts and a 10% maximum daily loss limit on aggressive accounts. Both prop firms have a maximum loss limit which differentiates quite greatly. My Forex funds conventional accounts have a 5% maximum loss limit, while their emphatic account have a 10% maximum loss limit. Finotive funding, on the other hand, have higher maximum loss limits, 8% on the standard accounts and 16% on aggressive accounts. Both prop firms have no minimum trading day requirements. My Forex funds also has no maximum trading day requirements, while Finotive funding has a maximum trading day period of 90 calendar days. And then the last thing to cover is the profit split. My Forex funds has a fixed profit split of 50% on conventional and emphatic account types. Finotive funding, on the other hand, has a starting profit split of 55% on standard and 60% on aggressive instant funding accounts. However, you can increase your profit split on both account types up to 75% by scaling your account. So that's a quick overview of the trading objectives. Let's have a look at the program prices. From the start, we can see that my Forex funds accounts are a bit more expensive compared to Finotive funding accounts. So let's compare the account sizes that both prop trading firms share, which was the 5, 10, 50K instant funding programs. So my Forex funds 5K conventional account costs $245, while the emphatic account costs $490. Finotive funding pricing for the 5K account, though, is $190 for the standard type and $330 for the aggressive type. The next account size is the $10,000. My Forex funds $10,000 conventional account costs $485, while the emphatic account costs $970. Finotive funding pricing for the 10K account, on the other hand, is $335 for the standard type and $660 for the aggressive type. And the last shared account size of both prop firms is the 50K account. So my Forex funds has a price of $2,450 for the conventional type and $4,900 for the emphatic type. Finotive funding's 50K accounts are over 2 times cheaper though. So the 50K standard type costs $1,055, while the 50K aggressive type costs $2,400. Note that my Forex funds also has no available discounts on their instant funding programs, while for Finotive funding, you can apply an additional discount on an already cheaper price. So that's worth your consideration as well. Trading platforms. My Forex funds allows their traders to choose between the following 2 trading platforms, being MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. Finotive funding, on the other hand, as we can see, only allows traders to trade on MetaTrader 4. And when it comes to brokers, they are a bit different. My Forex funds uses a broker called Traders Global Group, which is their own personally developed broker. However, Finotive funding is partnered with Ascot Prime as their broker for now, but they are also developing their own brokerage. Trading instruments, well, you can see a whole bunch of yeses across the board, which means that my Forex funds and Finotive Funding allow you to trade a very wide range of trading instruments. They both allow traders to trade Forex pairs, commodities, indices, and cryptocurrencies. Now that we've gone through both prop trading firms, trading platforms, and instruments, we'll cover the commissions that you are charged while trading with each prop firm. So my Forex funds charges you $3 per round lot for Forex pairs and commodities, while there are no commissions for indices and cryptocurrencies. Finotive Funding, on the other hand, charges you no commissions during the two challenge steps. However, when you do become funded, they charge you $4 per round lot for Forex pairs and $4 per round lot for commodities. Just note that the same with my Forex funds, there are no commissions for trading indices and cryptocurrencies for Finotive Funding. And then the last and essential aspect that we're going to take a look at that's worth keeping in mind when choosing a prop trading firm is the feedback from their community. It just gives you a lot of information about the positives and negatives of a prop firm. So just on TRUSTPILOT here with the statistics, at the time of recording, my Forex funds has a rating of 4.9 out of 5 from a quite staggering 5,681 reviews. Finotive Funding, though, has a rating of 4.1 out of 5 from 70 reviews. Don't let those numbers discourage you if you're looking at Finotive Funding. The large difference in the number of reviews, they're both very legitimate, but it comes down to my Forex funds asks their clients to rate the support they receive, and also they're almost a year older than Finotive Funding. Finotive Funding has grown in popularity a lot recently. They've released updates that made them a very attractive choice for Forex traders worldwide. So I do expect their number of reviews and their rating to go up significantly. But again, it is worth keeping in mind, and go and have a look for yourself and read through the comments. It's always valuable to see. And just to wrap up this one, guys, Finotive Funding and my Forex funds, they are two industry-leading prop firms. My Forex funds being a little bit more developed in the sense of they've been around a little bit longer. Just to sum up a few main points, the main differences would include the funding programs they offer. My Forex funds has 3 and Finotive Funding has 2. Another minor difference would be the trading objectives, where Finotive Funding has a smaller profit target in phase 1, while my Forex funds has a higher maximum loss rule. And regarding trading platforms, my Forex funds uses their own liquidity provider, while Finotive Funding is partnered with Ascot Prime. However, as mentioned, they are also working on their own brokerage. And note that with my Forex funds, you can trade on MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, while Finotive Funding only offers MetaTrader 4 at the moment. Both prop firms allow you to trade Forex pairs, commodities, indices, and cryptocurrencies. No difference there. And the commission for opening and closing positions is better for my Forex funds traders, since they only charge you $3 per round lot on Forex pairs and commodities. Commissions at Finotive Funding are slightly higher. They charge you $4 per round lot on Forex pairs and commodities. But this is only on the funded account, not during the evaluation period. And then the last but very important factor that we looked at is the community feedback. As we went over, my Forex funds has 4.9 out of 5 from vastly more reviews, while Finotive Funding has a rating of 4.1 out of 5 out of a much smaller amount of reviews. As always, though, check these out for yourself to get a more full overview of the prop firms. But that being said, everything that we've gone through leads to both prop firms being incredibly legitimate and some of the leading ones in the industry. And I do expect Finotive Funding to be one of the top ones in the coming period of time. But hopefully that's given you a good insight into both and how they do stack up against each other. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your company. Don't forget to subscribe to watch more comparisons as well as reviews about Forex proprietary trading firms. We've got the discount code below for you, so get your hands on that, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.